Blackpink and K-pop on the whole has taken over the world, but unlike celebs and other genres, we very rarely see any of Blackpink's megastars in relationships or dating. Some of the reasons for this are logistics, and some of the reasons are a culture of super strict rules. Number 1. Crazy schedules. Blackpink stars, just like all K-pop stars, barely have enough time to catch a breath, let alone catch a date. Blackpink's own Jennie, in a Rolling Stones interview, mentioned that she and the girls endured grueling schedules and, quote, worked non-stop without resting. The girls were all young and in their 20s, and according to Jennie, they weren't resting or eating properly, causing their sleep systems to break down. Yikes. Jennie also mentioned that they would be on tour for a year and a half, and the toll of being without a home for a year and a half really ate away at the band and didn't give any of them any time for friends, family, and definitely no time to build romantic relationships. Number 2. Single as a Pringle. For Blackpink members, appearance matters. Even if they did have time to date, audiences prefer their K-pop idols to appear totally single. For female K-pop groups like Blackpink, audiences prefer idols to appear totally pure. Even popping up on dating apps like Tinder or Raya would put the image of pristine innocence at risk. And with tens of millions of dollars riding on the success of the group, the labels just can't risk their image being stained. Number 3. Sign on the dotted line. It isn't out of the question to say that Blackpink likely have clauses directly in their contracts which state that the idols must remain single. The practice of putting a no dating clause in contracts didn't start with Blackpink and has been around for years. Great Guys star Dongwi confirmed that his contract included a clause where he agreed to not have women in his life. When it was revealed that K-pop superstars Hyuna and E'Dawn of the band Triple H were in a romantic relationship, the pair were actually suspended by their record label for breach of contract, just for dating. According to K-pop music executive Bernie Cho, K-pop music is a big business, and K-pop bands not only endorse big brands, but also become big-time brands themselves. As a result, for better or for worse, individuals in such bands are viewed as investments. Blackpink, being one of the biggest bands in the world, has surely learned their lesson from such cautionary tales. Number 4. Friendzone. When you're a woman in K-pop, in one of the biggest bands in the world like Blackpink, you could be fired from your group even if you're found to have a friend of the opposite sex. Former K-pop star Gracie Grace confirmed that if a female K-pop star was caught with a male friend, even another K-pop star, they would be separated. She mentioned on her YouTube channel that, quote, whenever they were caught lounging around with the opposite sex, even if they were other K-pop stars or trainees, they would always be separated. She even revealed that the K-pop idols had different schedules on purpose to separate the guys from the girls. There's also a very specific reason that K-pop groups are either all boys or all girls. Ouch! Hard to get to know someone if you can't even see them. Number 5. Tight surveillance. When you're a part of a massive K-pop group like Blackpink, even your communications are highly monitored. The group is highly aware that trying to sneak a date here or there will probably be caught by their management. It's hard to date when you can't even sneak a text to your crush without your bosses knowing about it.
Very extremely sadly.
Former K-pop idol Gracie Grace shared that managers have free reign to check cell phones whenever they want. She also says that K-pop idols have to be prepared to be grilled over whatever their managers find on their phones. All members of the opposite sex are screened for, and Gracie says that you could get the 3rd degree even for something as innocent as texting a male family member. The consequences for breaking the rules, according to Gracie, are even stricter surveillance, like putting security cameras in front of their room or taking away their phone. Not exactly romantic. Number 6. Audience backlash. There's a reason you haven't seen as much audience backlash against Blackpink in terms of fans being crushed by dating news, and that's because Blackpink has learned from the harsh lessons of the past. As harsh as the rules may seem and as strict as you think these groups' managers are, they are no match for the fans themselves. Audiences have staged massive backlashes at groups or members when they have even suspected they are dating or too close to another band. In 2008, during a performance by the girl K-pop group Girls' Generation, the entire stadium of fans created a black ocean, refusing to wave cell phone cameras or flashes in response to the group getting too close to the K-pop boy band Super Junior. Number 7. Eyes on the prize. Let's take a deep dive into just a few of Blackpink's accomplishments that have skyrocketed them into the K-pop Hall of Legends. First K-pop group video with 1 billion YouTube views. First female K-pop group to win a VMA. 3. Counted 3 Guinness World Records. K-pop is without a doubt one of the most massively successful genres in music, and Blackpink is the girl group sitting comfortably at the top. Period. Opportunities and visibility like this can make or break a star's life, and some K-pop idols choose not to date in order to pursue this goal without any distractions. Number 8. Scandalous. Unlike in America, where celebrities will often chase scandals in order to boost their star power, going as far as to manufacture scandals themselves, Korean scandals can absolutely destroy your career and even land you in jail. Blackpink, although rather unscathed by the wrath of fans, has not been immune to the scandal mill, especially when it comes to their dating lives. Jennie from Blackpink has found herself in the dating rumor mill multiple times, and when it was rumored that she was dating the EXO band member Kai, fans of both bands demanded answers, and the scandal threatened to tarnish both of the bands' reputations. The pair ended up going their separate ways, but the entire situation was another example that the consequences for finding yourself in hot water are just way higher in a K-pop group like Blackpink. Number 9. Out in the open. Some K-pop stars have felt the harsh wrath of fans and labels alike when they have bucked tradition and come out in public with their relationship. Blackpink has felt some of this backlash recently when the rumor mill was right about Jennie and EXO's Kai. This relationship, instantly known around the world as Gen Kai, completely broke the internet, and fans got really riled up. Some fans went as far as to break their Blackpink CDs in half and tear up their Blackpink memorabilia in response to the dating news. Number 10. Under the radar. Some K-pop stars have made attempts to pursue love and keep it under wraps. The fans, being totally obsessed, usually put the pieces together. The internet was on fire with speculation surrounding another Blackpink superstar, Jisoo. The fans were convinced that she was dating footballer Sung Min. YG Entertainment, Blackpink's label, quickly denied the rumors. Blackpink's Jisoo and Hongmin Sun's dating rumors are all false. But that just sent internet sloths in an even bigger spiral, assuming that the quick denial was because she was actually dating South Korean actor Chung Hae-in. K-pop fans are practically the FBI when it comes to piecing together clues when K-pop idols try to keep their relationships under wraps, and their labels usually have to handle damage control. Number 11. Boycotts and Anger. There is a long history of harsh fan reactions to K-pop stars dating, and it feels almost as part of the culture as K-pop itself. Some idols have openly shared their dating lives with their fans and seem to have gotten off easy, quickly realizing that the honeymoon phase was only temporary. Blackpink's Jisoo and AOA's Seolhyun broke up after 6 months because of super immense public pressure. Last year, some fans threatened to boycott Super Junior, one of the country's most successful boy bands, if member Sungmin was included in a comeback tour due to anger about his marriage to actress Kim So-yoon. Number 12. Dating the fans. In K-pop, there is a silent but powerful agreement between the fans and the idols. The agreement is unspoken but binding. In exchange for the monetary support of the fans, the idols have to have a level of monogamy with them. In other words, the fans come first, above the idols' personal lives. There's a pressure not to cheat on the fans with another love in the idols' lives. Number 13. Unfair treatment. The backlash that K-pop stars face is often unevenly split between male K-pop stars and female K-pop stars, like those in Blackpink, causing female idols to be especially careful about their appearance of romantic interest in anyone. They simultaneously get shamed by both their entitled male fans and the female fans of their partners. A Pink's Naeun had to delete a photo on Instagram showing her phone case that read, "Girls can do anything," after the seemingly harmless phrase sparked an intense backlash for supposedly being political and promoting feminism. Number 14. Legal intervention. South Korean courts recently stepped in opposition of these strict and draconian contracts that the idols have to sign. South Korea's Fair Trade Commission ordered labels to stop pushing these contracts on artists.
Sometimes when I look like I'm really tired,
which often slapped financial penalties on idols if they breached no dating clauses. Number 15. Western influence. Blackpink is quickly becoming less of a K-pop group and more of a global pop group, as their influence rises in countries like America and the UK. Besides the law improving around contracts, the sentiment around dating in K-pop has also improved as the genre has become more westernized. The sheer number of dating scandals has made the idea of dating in K-pop much more normal, and the Western backlash to the censorship and social consequences of love have had a huge impact on the industry. K-pop stars are taking over the world and taking over our hearts. Although it's been tough at times for them to pursue love outside of their art, it looks like the tides may be shifting.
Bye!
Let us know what you think about these strict dating rules in the comments below. And if you want more, like this video and subscribe to The Thing Celebrity for more of your favorite celebs.